Hi, this is Mr. Wyckoff from the Ripple News Network, and today we're doing a video on the best way currently to store your Ripple. And now this is not as easy to answer as how to store Bitcoin, but that's because Ripple, even though it's not new, hasn't really been popular enough to store anywhere. Now there have been a lot of there's a lot of kind of complicated, hard to use online wallets, but I think I'm going to go through a couple different options right now. I meant offline wallets, but I'm going to give you a couple different options which I think are currently the best. Now, first we're going to start with, if you're going to store it in an exchange, which generally isn't recommended, what would be the safest exchange to have your Ripple in? Now, we currently think that bitstamp.net is the safest place to store it. It is the only regulated exchange. It is in Europe, but it is licensed and regulated. So we're pretty sure that it is held to a higher amount of scrutiny than other exchanges such as Polynex, for instance, or Kraken. All the exchanges to date have been hacked at one point or another. Any exchange that still exists today obviously replaced the funds for the users. However, it probably disrupted a lot of the inner workings of the site, and if you lost money, it obviously didn't work out too good for you. So before Bitstamp actually became regulated, it was hacked back in like 2012 or 2013, and they stole 16 Bitcoins, which was nothing at the time. But it was replaced right away, and they've never been hacked since, and they've never been hacked since being regulated. Now, I think if you're going to store your Ripple in an exchange or a Bitcoin, Bitstamp is probably the safest way to go. Now, we'll move on. There is a somewhat of an official online Ripple wallet, and that is GateHub. It used to be called Ripple Trade, and Ripple created it, but after running into some issues with legal requirements and storing money and stuff like that when they were becoming more popular, they had to shutter that service, and it reopened titled GateHub. And you can go on there and create a wallet. It's gatehub.net, and to date it hasn't been hacked. So it's a pretty good online wallet where you can store your Ripple. Now, the third option, and what I think honestly is the best option, isn't quite available yet, but will be coming available either on May 22nd or June 22nd, one of the two. And that is the actual Ledger Blue and Nano S hardware wallets. Now let's go ahead and pull those up real quick. Ledger Blue. Go ahead and show you one of these. This is the Ledger Blue device right here. Is a touchscreen. It allows you to store your cryptocurrency on there. Let's go to their products. And then we have the Nano S right here for probably right around 50 bucks. Now these are USB drives that allow you to store your cryptocurrency directly on them. And they're not online, they're not anywhere. They're just in your pocket or on your keychain. Now, this is probably the best way to store it. However, it's not available for Ripple yet. It will become available after the 22nd of May, if I'm not mistaken. And they're currently working on implementing it. You can see it on their roadmap of the current things they're working on. They're going to implement Ripple and then Monero. And this will probably end up being the #1 way to store your Ripple offline. Currently, there's not any good apps in the App Store. I wouldn't trust any of them as of now. If Jaxx, by chance, which is JAXX, would ever decide to integrate Ripple, that would probably be the way I would go with the Jaxx app. If you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, all those are supported by the Jaxx app, and that can be installed on your computer. It can be installed on your mobile device, tablets, whatnot. Jaxx app is pretty cool. It's got shape-shifting technology in it, which allows you to go ahead and instantly switch out your Bitcoin to Dash, or your Dash to Litecoin, Litecoin to Ethereum, right on the fly. No need to go to an exchange. So this is the website for Jaxx. It's jaxx.io. If you're looking for a good app that does other things besides Ripple. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of good ways to store Ripple right now. But here in the near future, since it's gaining in popularity, price, it's now the third or second largest cryptocurrency in the world. Apps will start popping up all over the place. I just caution you to be careful with them. Make sure you go with somebody reputable. Right now, GateHub is the best online wallet. Bitstamp would be the safest exchange to store it in, even though you'll hear time and time again, never store it in an exchange. I trust Bitstamp with my Ripple. And then you also have Ledger's hardware wallets, which if you just type in Ledger Nano Blue, you'll run across them on their site. So that's definitely my opinion for right now. I hope this has helped you guys out. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to update this as things come available. And as soon as the Ripple wallet, the hardware wallet is available, I'll go ahead and do a video on one, because I'm definitely going to be picking one up. So I hope this has helped. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the link below to check out the Ledger Blue and the Nano S. And then also, if you need to sign up to a Coinbase account to buy your Bitcoin and get ready to get your Ripple, click the Coinbase link below. Thanks a lot, guys.